There are certain qualifications you have to meet in order to qualify for FMLA leave. One is that your employer is of a certain size. Another is that you have to have what's called a serious medical condition, and that typically is information that comes from your healthcare provider. The FMLA does not require that your employer pay you while you are on leave. However, some employers do offer that as a benefit. What the FMLA requires is that you be given the leave, whether paid or unpaid. So FMLA works in a process. First, you have to get the information from your doctor, have the doctor fill out the proper forms. You have to submit that to your employer. Your employer will process that. It typically takes a few days. At that time, the employer will find that you're either eligible or not eligible for FMLA leave, and then you'll be qualified for the leave that you're seeking. So an employer can deny you FMLA benefits. There are sort of two ways that typically happens. One is that you really don't qualify for FMLA benefits. The other is that you do qualify for FMLA benefits, but your employer has made a mistake. And that is typically the point at which our clients will come to us. Typically, the FMLA cases that we have involve clients who have either been wrongfully denied FMLA leave or they have been fired in retaliation for taking the leave. So our experience with FMLA leave goes back a long way. We've been doing these cases for years. They're quite a large portion of our practice area in the employment law realm. So FMLA cases are frequent and we deal with them frequently. Someone should hire the firm to represent them in an FMLA case because we've been through the ringer with it. We've been in cases that involve current employees, former employees, people who have been denied benefits, people who have been granted benefits but then fired. Pretty much every scenario that you can have with FMLA we've been through. If someone has been denied FMLA benefits, they need to go to an attorney who knows the FMLA in and out. It's not going to be something you can go to a general practice attorney for. Most of the time, what you're going to look for is someone who's got experience in the FMLA area specifically. If you have an FMLA case, we will handle it personally. We're not going to ship you off to somebody else. We're not going to outsource anything. It's going to be handled by our firm personally. We offer free consultations for FMLA cases. If someone comes in, they can expect to go through the details of their case. They can expect to fill out some waivers to try to get the medical records to show exactly what happened in the case, which is going to be extremely helpful early on. And they can expect to have any questions they have answered by us at that time.